Hey guys, Kristen Sonneborn, principal bassoon with the Naples Philharmonic. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about scales. And I know you're thinking, oh no, but I want to tell you, they're really magical. And here's why. Let's start with our flat scales, including C major, which, as you see in the first column here, has 0 flats or sharps. If you take the first 4 notes, count down in this column, the 4th note, with the exception of the very first scale, the C scale, is always flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except for the first scale, always a flat. Now, what happens if we take that 4th note and move it down here? That is the starting note of the next scale, the F scale. It has 1 flat. F, G, A, B flat. Incidentally, the first 4 notes of the C scale will drop into the second half of the F scale. Now, you guessed it, there's a pattern here. What if we take the 4th note of the F scale and start the next scale with that? That means B flat, C, D, E becomes the new flat. Because remember, after the first column, all the others have to be flats. So, by taking the beginning of the F scale and placing it next to this half, you have the complete B flat major scale, 2 flats. So I won't keep going with the next example, but the 4th note of the B flat scale becomes the E flat. The first note in the E flat major scale, and then we count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you must make the 4th note a flat. Don't forget to keep the other flats from the previous scales because they always carry down. So let's take the 4th note of the E flat major scale, drop it down. It's now the beginning of the A flat major scale. Count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th note must be a D flat. Don't forget to keep the other 3 flats. You're just adding D flat. Take that note, put it down here. What do we have next? The D flat major scale. D flat, E flat, F, G flat. The 4th note is your new flat. Take that, put it down here. G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. C flat is an enharmonic. And as most of you will know, on a piano, there is no black key between the B and the C. So when you want to lower the C a half step, it becomes B natural. It's another way to spell B natural. If you take the word, let's say, steel, S-T-E-E-L, it's a type of metal. If you spell it S-T-E-A-L, that means to take something that doesn't belong to you They sound the same, they're spelled differently. So C flat will sound just like a B natural, but again, it has to be a flat. So that's a little bit about the flat scales. When you're playing your arpeggios, and I'm going to move these away for a minute. There are faint lines on my copy here, but the first, the third, and the fifth note of every scale becomes your arpeggio. C, E, G, and then we repeat the C. Backwards, coming back down, you'll play the fifth, the third, and the tonic, the first. That's a little bit about flat scales. I'll be back soon with the sharps.